Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today, taking a look at the month of December for Aquarius. So wherever you happen to have Aquarius in your birth chart, or if you're just wanting to check in on an Aquarius, hello and welcome. So happy to have you here. Together, we are going to find out what gifts are coming your way this month. Now, please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. You can just set it to the side for someone else or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe. So if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul. No big deal. If you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had strokes, so you know that can really affect my memory. I can struggle to find my words or even get them out. I do get tongue-tied. I have tremors, which can make shuffling or even gripping onto things a bit of a challenge for me, especially when it feels like I'm being zapped in my hands. You know, whenever that happens, I tend to drop whatever I'm holding, cards included. I also have glaucoma, so sometimes I do have to bring the cards a little closer to my face so I can see them properly. So just bear with me, you guys. You know, the messages get out the way that they're meant to eventually, right? Okay. Everything that you need to know about me, about this channel, you can find that in that description box, especially if you would like to book a personal private reading with me. If you would like to purchase something from my wish list, like a card deck or a candle, something for my family, something for my fur babies, or if you would just like to make a donation, that can all be found in that description box down below. So make sure you check that out. So before we get into cards, we are going to get a number message here from the spirit board. As you can see, there are a ring of numbers here. That is what Spirit picked for this month. So all right, Spirit, for Aquarius, December 2025, a number message. What is it that Aquarius needs to know? Ooh, you got a number 7 coming in. I love it. The number 7 is generally regarded as a spiritual number because of its frequent mention in the Bible. It also reflects tranquility, self-expression, and a philosophical point of view. I feel like that fits you, Aquarius, that philosophical point of view, and you know, the self-expression. It can symbolize a period of germination when one's beliefs have evolved to the spiritual level. The number 7 is the number of inventors, scientists, thinkers, and eccentrics. Ooh, I think this was a perfect number here for you. It is associated with truth-seeking and contemplation, and can symbolize a time of being alone, but in the way of preparing for initiation into a new situation or a debut. The number 7 reflects both the spiritual and the material world, as well as the transition between the two. Its energy is dreamy and psychic, and care must be taken to avoid dubious or deceptive situations. So Spirit just whispered in my ear, don't fall into any traps. So keep that in mind. All right, let's get some Sixth Sense Connection Oracle here for you for this month of December, Aquarius. Let's see what your higher self wants you to know here. All right, we have a number 24 mystery. Ooh, look at that Stonehenge, it looks like. Maybe you've been there in a past life, you know, too. maybe you were there when it happened, you know, that sort of thing. We also have a number 15, Knight. Are you a white knight? Are you someone's hero? Maybe you're your own hero, your own white knight, you know. I feel like you're working for good causes. We have a number 38, Soul Dance, coming in here. And one more spirit here for Aquarius. We have a number 40, Work, coming in. So you got some work up ahead to do. Maybe building your own your own wonder of the world, you know. That's not one I get a lot, so I'm excited to see what this mystery is all about. The answer you seek is presently unknown, so think about asking the question differently. If that doesn't work, let it go for now, as there are too many variables in play. And you know, we're not meant to know everything all the time as well. Thank the Infinite Spirit for withholding the answer until the time is right. Some answers are worth waiting for, and one day all will become clear. Conditions are favorable for finding your answer during either the spring, summer, autumn, or winter solstice, when you could ask again. So the solstice times. One of my doggos is snoring. Affirmation. I am happy that divine timing is working for me and all is well in my world. Some good crystals to use while you meditate or manifest are labradorite, merlionite, moonstone, and pneumamite. I am happy that divine timing is working for me and all is well in my world. Yes. All right, we have a number 15, Knight. A knight's mission is to serve, defend, and protect. Knights may work in the military, legal system, government service, or as an emergency responder. They wear a mask to hide their feelings, as they often care too much about the health and well-being of others. This stressful work makes them susceptible to stress-related health issues. Encourage them to take good care of themselves. Your knight in shining armor can be very loving and endearing. This could be a match made in heaven. Ooh, get it, get it. Affirmation. I am putting myself first so I can help others. Some good crystals to use while you meditate or manifest are black obsidian, smoky quartz, lapis lazuli, and red jasper. I am putting myself first so I can help others. All right, a number 38, Soul Dance. Maybe you just need to dance it out. Them Grey's Anatomy fans know what I'm talking about. Music lifts your state of mind and encourages creativity. When you have given it your best and you're not getting anywhere, let music soothe your soul. It changes your vibration very quickly as your heart begins to form an intimate connection with the melody. It adjusts your vibration while realigning your mind, body, and soul with the divine. Take 10 minutes and go with the flow. Sing and dance to your favorite upbeat tunes. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. I always hear this song when that card comes out. Dance sitting in your chair if you can't stand up. No crystals, no affirmations. Turn that frown upside down and dance to the music. All right, a number 40, Work. Work should complement your personality and feed your soul. Do you yearn for something more fulfilling? What about that wonderful talent you put aside to earn a living? It's possible to earn your living by doing something that suits your personality. Being happy at work is more important than how much you make. Money tends to show up in magical ways when you do what you do best. Be open to opportunities to use your talents and follow your passion. Affirmation: I am happy with my work and receive excellent pay. Some good crystals to use while you meditate or manifest are citrine, carnelian, selenite, and tiger's eye. I am happy with my work and receive excellent pay. Yes, I love that. All right, let's see what's going on in the love department for you this month of December, Aquarius. Now, this can include yourself, family, friends, significant other, literally anywhere that you have love. So if you're like, hey Gigi, I really love my job, I really love the people I get to work with, the people I get to interact with, my hobbies, then guess what? That is all included here as well. All right, you got the rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So whatever cocky person comes to mind first, even if it's yourself, you guys, you got to be really real with yourself. We have the pineapple for reconciliation. So it is possible to reconcile, come to a compromise. We have the broom, new home, new attitude. Hey, that is a good thing, you know. And if it's not like you physically moving into a new home, it could be talking about your body. You know, that's home to your spirit. We have love showing up here. I love it. Love can do so much, you guys. And we have younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. Now, this could be anywhere in your relationships. It could even be yourself if you identify as a younger man. And I always say the first person that comes to mind, maybe they're the cocky person. You know, youth tends to be pretty cocky. Maybe there's been some separation, but there's a chance of reconciliation. Keep pouring more love into that person and into that situation. All right, let's see what's going on in career and finances here for you for this month of December, Aquarius. You know, I always like to know what's going on with my money, honey. I'm always like, hey, yo, give me $1 million. You know, like how nice would it be if you woke up tomorrow and there's just $1 million sitting in all of your accounts? I'd be like, I manifested that. I sure did. We do have the knot, and this one flew out for unsuccessful plans. So perhaps you feel all tied up in knots right now. Maybe things haven't been going your way in your career or in your finances, and you're like, man, I gotta pull it together here. I mean, you also do have this lobster showing up for financial pinch as well, but I always say if you can afford lobster, if you can buy lobster, then perhaps you're not doing so bad, you know. I mean, because lobster costs some cheddar now. But you do have bread showing up, period of prosperity and abundance. And I like that so much better. Maybe you literally bake bread and you start making money that way, you know. I mean, you never know what's going to work until you try it. You have the leg. You're stepping into a new experience. So perhaps that could explain this knot and this financial pinch as well. If you're stepping into a whole brand new experience, you know, maybe money has been tight. We have money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. So, you know, this isn't just sitting around on your blessed assurance waiting for it to fall in your lap. No, you guys, you have to actively, you know, look at that strong leg, get those legs a moving, and, you know, search for this money path. And once you find it, it's like, oh, Get it, get it. All right, let's see what's going on in life for you this month of December, Aquarius. You know, life do be lifing a little too hard sometimes. You know, your girl here is like, hey, yo, life, why don't you pump your brakes and use some Vaseline? And life's like, nah, bro, you can handle it. And I'm like, just because I can, don't mean I want to. So you have the staff, which says you will be taken care of in difficult times. So if, you know, these knots, this worry, you will be taken care of, you will be provided for. And the star is showing up for guaranteed success here, you guys. And I love the star showing up for you because in Tarot, the star is about keeping your hope and faith alive, and that is the energy of Aquarius. So you're guaranteed success, but you have to put in the effort. You have to work for it. You have to work for it. We do have the skull. Hidden secrets can harm you, but something I say is no weapon formed against me shall ever prosper in any way, shape, or form. I am blessed and I am protected. Nothing is allowed to attach or harm me in any way, shape, or form. And, you know, you got that staff there, so you have that protection in place. So yes, it can harm you. Yes, it can hurt you, but I feel like it won't be as bad as it would be if this staff wasn't in place. So it could be around this younger man, this rooster, you know, these secrets. So woo, it's like, really? I don't want to be on The Young and the Restless or something like that. All right, let's get some messages from the moon. The moon is about changes in our lives. You know, the moon herself goes through her changes, her cycles, her phases from new to full. She is beautiful, wonderful, and amazing in whatever phase she happens to be in, and so are you. So let's get some messages from Mama Moon here for Aquarius for the month of December. What is it that Aquarius needs to know? All right, we got a couple here. So first we have be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. Ooh, okay. And we have adjustments are required, third quarter moon. So, you know, them unsuccessful plans, that financial pinch, these, you know, secrets, this rooster that you're dealing with, you know, new home, new attitude, sweep it away. What is that? Sunny days, sweeping the clouds away, on our way to where the air is sweet. Some Sesame Street just popped into my head for you guys. All right, be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. I am taking charge of my destiny is how you can attune to the moon. Be bold and follow your heart and your emotions. Avoid recklessness or moving too fast. Come into your power. The time for action is now. Ask Ganesha, the Hindu elephant god, for help. And the mutable signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. So perhaps you have moon, your moon sign is in one of those or somewhere in your birth chart. For me, the moon was in Capricorn when I was born, so that is a cardinal sign. All right, adjustments are required, third quarter moon. Attune to the moon. I am reevaluating the situation. You know, sometimes we have to do that. Your life may be out of balance, and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. You know, you're stepping into a new experience here, you guys. You're sweeping, you know, new home, new attitude. Who dis? New home, new attitude. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move this situation forward. So, you know, if you've been praying, meditating for reconciliation, trust and believe that you have been heard. Trust and believe that, you know, your guides and angels are speaking with their guides and angels and working on their hearts. So send all the love you and light and positive energy that you can, even if it's from afar, you guys. It's as simple as in your head, I wish that they have a good day, or I hope something amazing happens for them. I hope that they feel loved, supported, seen, and heard. You know, it can be as simple as that, you guys. All right, let's get a butterfly oracle message here for you, Aquarius, for this month of December. I haven't used this deck in a long time, and so I don't know where the book to it is, so we're winging it with this one. But we have adult children coming into play here. So perhaps this younger man, it could be a son, you know, that is grown, and, you know, maybe you've been separated for a while, or maybe they're small and they're not grown just yet, but they are growing up, and when they're an adult, maybe they will seek you out if it's, you know, because there are some things that are just out of our control, you know, and there are so many of us, so the possibilities are literally endless here, but they need to realize that anything you do for them after they're grown is a gift. It's a blessing, because, you know, you've already raised them, you've already done, you know, so anything on top of that is just because they are so loved and cherished, and you want the best for them. So, you know, if they're in a dark period right now, I do get a sense of an addiction. Maybe the reason for some why there is a separation there. So just keep praying, just keep meditating, keep your faith and hope alive, you guys. There is nothing too bad that can't be fixed, you guys. So all right, let's get some chakra love mini deck messages here for you for this month of December, Aquarius. I almost said April for some reason, so don't know why. Like like it is not April, so but maybe April means something to you, or maybe by April something will be worked out. So we have chakra balance, harmony. Harmony makes the song of life sweeter. Green jasper, turquoise, and labradorite to help bring harmony to you know, harmony and balance to all of your chakras. We have sacral chakra for carnelian, letting go. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it is the first step towards success here, you guys. And you know, the staff of protection, you can ask for that to extend to your children. I mean, once they're grown, you know, when they're little, we have, I forget what the word is called, but control, I'm gonna say, you know, they're under our, you know, we have authority over them. There we go. Thank you so much. But once they're grown, we don't have authority over them anymore. But because they are our children, because they came from us, they can fall under the umbrella of our protection if we extend it to them. So, and it can go to anybody that you want to extend it to. So, all right, let's get some crystal wisdom mini deck messages here for you for this month of December, Aquarius. Let's see what else you need to know here. And that, okay. You got, these wanted to talk to you. Boy, howdy. We have Preonite for trust. And trust has come up already for you guys. I trust myself and the divine flow of the universe. Ooh, yes. We have Moonstone for cycles. I am in the divine flow of my soul rhythms and life cycles. Moonstone is like, people use it for fertility, it has a very feminine energy because the moon is a feminine energy. So maybe you want to tap into your divine feminine, especially if you feel like you're like in your masculine too much, or something. All right, we have Selenite for spiritual awakening. I am a spiritual warrior of the light, and I love Selenite. Like, it is so amazing. I have a big wand over here, so I love that. You got a lot of crystals here, you guys. Maybe that's part of the gift in December, whether you're gifting it to yourself, to someone else, or they're gifting it to you. All right, let's get your bonus. It is going to come from The Universe Has Your Back. So, all right, for December 2025, for Aquarius, what does the universe want you to know? All right, we have the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. We have that mystery up there, so maybe that is why it's a mystery. You need to realign with love, and then clear direction is presented to you. You can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Okay, I'm sorry for your bleeding ears. I promise I will quit singing now. All right, Aquarius, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button, that old thumbs up button down there. Hit it with the razzle dazzle. If you haven't already and you find you keep coming back here, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. That truly means so very much to me. I love growth. I love expansion. I love being able to interact with all of you. It really does bring a lot of joy into my life. You are part of the teamwork that makes this dream work, and I wouldn't be able to do it without all of you. So I am very grateful and thankful to each and every single one of you. Aquarius, from the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate you so much, and I want to say thank you. Blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.